Can I beat a Pokemon Shield Hardcore Nuzlocke using only Pokemon with 2 typings? For this run, we have access to a variety of Pokemon we can use, but as the title suggests, I can only catch and use Pokemon with dual typings. This makes this challenge a bit tougher than you think, since my team will be more prone to being hit by super effective moves, sometimes even quad effective moves. By now, you probably know all the rules of a hardcore Nuzlocke, but for those who don't and have been living under a rock the past few months, I'm kidding, don't hate me. The basics are, I can't use items in battle, I have to play on set mode, I must abide by the level cap set in place for each gym, and, perhaps the most important rule, when a Pokemon faints, it dies, and I must eat a Bean Boozled jelly bean as punishment. I actually made that last one up, that's not in the rules of the Nuzlocke usually, but if you didn't know, these jelly beans look tasty, but sometimes you get a bar flavored one that looks like peach, so yeah, they're pretty gross. The rest of the rules are in the description, so definitely check there if you have any further questions. Also, this wouldn't be a YouTube video without the creator asking you, the audience, to drop a like and subscribe to the channel for future content. It's free and helps push the video to new audiences, so yeah, please like and subscribe. I need to feed my 3 children. Starting off, I choose the male character and name myself Damon. Next, we are introduced to Hop and Champion Leon, who I would make a comment about how childish he looks with this whole getup he's got going on, but I did that in the last video, and I kind of got very distracted by this guy showing off his dad bod. Relatable, am I right? From here, we are able to choose a starter, but it really doesn't matter who we pick because none of them have dual typings, so I went with good old Grookey Gang. I'm also a huge fan of Score Bunny, but this guy, not too much. Let me know who your favorite Galar starter is in the comments down below. After remembering to tell my mom goodbye this time, and learning how to catch Pokemon for the 420th time on Route 2, I'm now able to catch our first Pokemon with dual typings, Lotad, who I named Juicy Pear, and officially begin the run. Oh yeah, good thing to mention, so every Pokemon we catch will be nicknamed after a Bean Boozled jelly bean flavor to keep with the theme, hence Juicy Pear. After grabbing our Route 2 encounter, I head to Route 1 where I catch a Hoot Hoot who I named Marshmallow. Here we do a bit of grinding until I'm able to battle Hop. Since Marshmallow has echoed voice and is pretty bulky, this battle doesn't pose much of a threat. Hoot Hoot is actually kinda busted. Not gonna lie, chat, not gonna lie. Marshmallow, sorry. His name is Marshmallow, not Hoot Hoot. My bad. Now that Hop and I have both been endorsed by Leon, it's time to head to the clothing store and grab some fresh new drip before heading into the wild area. Hey, this looks nice. Whoa, wait, you want 30 grand for this shirt? Sold. JK, I'm poor. So, like I was saying, now that we've got some new clothes and unlocked access to the wild area, I can grab another encounter, which happens to be a Ralts who I named Coconut. If you've watched any of my hardcore Nuzlocke videos, like the one popping up now in suggested videos, you know Ralts is one of those Pokemon who I struggle to keep alive, so make your predictions now. Do you think I can keep Ralts alive for the entire run?
Nope.
I didn't mention this in the intro of the video, but for now, I'm only allowing myself to catch 1 wild area encounter and will catch additional Pokemon for each gym badge that I obtain. Along the way to Motostoke, Juicy Pear evolves into Lombre, and it's time for the gym challenge ceremony. But before that, I run into Bede, as well as Marnie, aka the 12-year-old girl who has simps that are probably in their 30s? What? Okay, Game Freak, we'll just gloss over that, I guess. Anyway, being a gym challenger, I need a good number to represent who I am as a person, and, well, what better number to represent me than good old number 2? No, not number 2 as in I gotta take a but number 2 as in I am the
curse words are bad
and will destroy everyone in this run. Before we can head out on our gym challenge, Hop decides he wants to try his luck in battling again. Bring it on. This battle is pretty much the same as before with our Hoot Hoot and echoed voice sweep, but wait, what? Y'all saw that, right? Use a potion? Don't you know this is a hardcore Nuzlocke? There's no healing. Guys, comment down below, Hop's a cheater if you made it to this point in the video. Hop is a cheater. Comment that down below right now. Yeah, you, Matilda, if that's your name, I don't know. Jeff, we'll just go with a normal name. Jeff, Nick, I know y'all are watching this. Comment that down below. But yeah, like I was saying, easy sweep. Now that I've reached Route 3, I encounter and catch a Galarian Zigzagoon who I named Licorice. Very fitting name, I know. After bullying a few children along the way, we also reach the Galar Mine where we have our first battle with Bede. Since Bede uses all Psychic types, I was easily able to wall his team with our newly acquired Licorice and Hoot Hoot. While in the mine, I'm also able to catch the roaming Carkol encounter and name it Booger. Booger does have a calm nature which lowers its attack, but Colossal does tend to be more of a mixed attacker anyway, so it's not super hindering. this leaves us with one more encounter in Route 4 before the fight with Milo, which happens to be Joltik, who I named Stinkbug. A future Galvantula on the squad sounds fantastic due to it being capable of learning Sticky Web. After learning about the Darkest Day from Sonia and receiving Milo's lead card, which she still hasn't explained why she has, we all know why though, it's time to take on the first gym challenge. As you might recall from my Psychic type only Hardcore Nuzlocke video, which if you haven't seen, I highly recommend you check it out. This gym puzzle was hella annoying for me to deal with. I'd like to say that it was super easy this time, but that would be a lie. Ah, no, dude. No, maybe, oh, dude, no, why? I hate it here. I didn't know in order to become the Pokemon League champion, I'd have to be an expert sheep herder. Come on, no, bitch, no. Move, Yamper! Yes, there we go! Get your asses inside the goal, now! Thank you, appreciate you. After struggling yet again with the children's puzzle, Marshmallow evolves into Noctowl, and we can now fight Milo. Since Marshmallow is capable of sweeping Milo's entire team, I decided that he would be the best lead-in, and boom, yeah, I was correct as he easily one-shots Milo's Gossifleur, leaving only Eldegoss left. Alright, Milo, woohoo, we're not going to be done in that easily. We're tough as weeds. Well, buddy, if we're talking about weed, I know my weed, and I'm an expert. Never mind. Yes, get big! There's nothing better than a huge marshmallow. Like, if you guys agree, drop a like. If you haven't already, drop a like, subscribe if you guys agree. Eldegoss is like kind of thick, right? So this will probably be a 2-shot, but I don't know. All right, yeah, that's a 2-shot. Max overgrowth on a flying type, very smart. I mean, I kind of know what you were trying to do. Like you were trying to heal yourself, I guess. I don't really know, bro. I don't really know. One more time, let's do it. Max Airstream to the face, and you're dead. Easy. Let's get the hype in the chat. First badge down, guys. First badge down. Let's go. Now that we've gotten our first badge, we've unlocked another wild area encounter, which happens to be a Snover, who I named Milk. As we headed to Route 5, we battle some trainers, humiliate them with defeat, and grab the static Toxel encounter from the daycare, who I named Pudding. I f***ing love Pudding, man. We also get the Rotom bike after defeating Team Yell here, as well as encounter and catch a Drifloon named, oh wait, Licorice evolved into a Galarian Loon, and now I can give the Drifloon the fitting name of Plum. While battling the trainers in Route 5, I also decided to take a detour to find the Water Stone in the wild area to evolve Juicy Pear into a Ludicolo. While doing this, Coconut evolves into a Curlia. Before we can proceed to the next town, we're forced into a battle with Hop once more, but since my team is so jacked at this point, he really poses no threat here. Next up is the fight with Nessa and Hulberry, but listen girl, do you really want to fight when we could just set sail on any of these boats and go on a romantic getaway? No? Just me? Fine. So, as I was saying, next is the fight with Nessa, aka the girl who rejected me. However, before going into the gym, I decided to fish in the water and catch a Chinchou named Toothpaste, replace it with Joltik, as well as do some grinding to get the squad up to par. Now for the gym challenge. The trainers in her gym were easily dealt with due to all the grass and electric types I have at my disposal. For Nessa herself, the plan was to lead with Toothpaste to deal with Goldeen, which gets taken down to 3 sparks. Here, I made the swap to Ludicolo, who was easily able to deal with her Arrokuda after setting up Rain. Last on her roster is Dreadnought, you know, the one you don't go for in Pokemon Unite. You totally should start doing that, by the way, please, for the love of God. But anyway, let's just watch this clip in real time. Dreadnought is very, very terrifying. We're quad effective though, so this should one-shot, potentially one-shot. We have decent special attack, like really, really good special attack. So if it doesn't one-shot, I'm gonna be really, really surprised. I'm not gonna lie. Did I say rye? I'm not gonna lie. Words are hard, dude. Words are hard. All right, come back, Ludicolo. Get big, my dude. It's all up to you. Don't choke. The run is literally counting on you not to choke. So, you know, don't do it. Okay, so Dreadnought did outspeed because of the rain. So he would have outsped me either way. So kind of setting up Rain was kind of pointless in hindsight. But you know what? Hindsight's 2020. It doesn't really matter. My special D fell. No, dude. I need my special D. It's special to me. Oh. All right. That was a little overkill to Dynamax in this battle, I guess. Wow. But we got our second badge. Let's go. After beating Nessa, I thought she'd give me a second chance on that date, but it turns out that when you beat someone in a Pokemon battle, that's the last thing they want to do. And instead they give you this look. Weird, right?
Bruh.
Either way, now we have our second badge and are actually treated to a fancy dinner with Chairman Rose. So yeah, I totally would have turned her down for this anyway. Totally. In Galar Mine number 2, we have our second run-in with Bede, who now has added a Galarian Ponyta to his team. But he still has a major Dark-type disadvantage, allowing me to sweep with Licorice. Hop and I also joined forces to take down Team Simp, but they still suck at Pokemon and are easily defeated. As for our encounter in this area, I run into a wild Wimpod, catch it, and name it Dishwater after the dirty dishwater flavored bean. After leaving the mine and making it to the Motostoke outskirts area, I catch a Croagunk and name it Moldy Cheese. Man, these nicknames are really making me not want to eat these flavor of beans, so please don't die. From here, I do a bit of grinding until Toothpaste evolves into Lantern and proceed to the Bidoof Inn to challenge Marnie. Clever name, by the way, Game Freak. Marnie's team is primarily composed of dark and fighting types, making Coconut the Curlia the clear lead in here. After easily dealing with Croagunk and Scraggy, Morpeko comes in and actually causes me a bit of trouble by flinching me. Are you serious? Since I don't want to lose Coconut, I make the swap to Toothpaste, who is able to land a Confuse Ray after getting crit and flinched, and then finally into Licorice to finish the job. Bruh, a little Pikachu wannabe is giving me this much of a hassle. Are you kidding me? Just don't para-hack me right now. Like, that's all I need. Okay, thank you. Good lord. Good riddance, Morpeko. You Mickey Mouse Pikachu wannabe have an ass. All right, anyway. After getting a bit tilted, it's time to challenge Kabu. In Kabu's gym, we have a chance to catch multiple Pokemon, but the first one that I encounter that has a dual typing is Sizzlipede, who I name Habanero. Kabu himself isn't too much of a threat with 2 water types on my team, but the last time I didn't take this battle seriously, he ended up wiping half of my team. The plan here is to lead in with Juicy Pear and set up Rain to weaken any fire type attacks. After taking down Ninetales with Hydro Pump, I make the swap into Toothpaste to deal with his Arcanine, taking it down with 1 Bubble Beam, leaving only Scentiscorch. Alright, Toothpaste using Max Geyser, let's go! Do we one-shot? Pretty damn close, holy crap. Alright, Max Flutterby, we should live. Nice, alright, there we go. I mean, you know we outsped anyway, so yeah, we actually win this here. Yep. Boom! Bye, you're done. Nice try. Come again. Try again another day. You know, I'm gonna be very, very toxic towards this person who's an NPC and can't control his destiny. So that's right. Cry. Cry! After humiliating a grown man and earning our 3rd badge, it's time to head to the wild area to grab 2 more encounters. One for beating Nessa, which is a Gloom named Tutti Frutti, and the other for beating Kabu, which is a Skorupi, who I name Rotten Egg. Both of these encounters will be useful for the fight with Opal's fairy types a little bit later on. With that out of the way, I explore a bit more of the wild area and officially make it to Hammerlock, where we assist Raihan in robbing the vault and blame it all on Sonya. From here, we make our way to Route 6, where I'm forced into a Team Yell fight with absolutely no help at all from Hop, and unfortunately am delivered my first loss this run. Guys, we have our first death. In honor of Coconut being the first death, I will have to eat a white bean. Will it be Coconut, or will it be spoiled milk? I don't know. Let's just go full cam. We have a 50-50 chance for this bean to be Coconut or to be spoiled milk. So is it going to be gross? Yes, because both of those options honestly sound disgusting. But let's find out. Definitely Coconut. I kind of would have preferred spoiled milk. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate Coconut. Blah. Aside from losing Coconut, these 2 battles really don't warrant much narration, as Licorice was able to sweep through the rest of them. As for our encounter in Route 6, it happens to be a Yamask I catch named Cappuccino. While in Route 6, Toxel evolves into Toxtricity, and I search for fossils until I have enough to revive Dragovish, who I named Deadfish. I really don't want to have to eat that bean, man. Please stay alive. Now that we've arrived and still on side, it's time for the rival battle with Hop. Pudding is easily able to take down Cramorant, and Sandaconda is easily dealt with by Noctowl. Oh, wait! Clear is healing again. Bro, Hop, this has got to stop. Almost James Bond comes out next, and now it's dead too, leaving only Toxel, who is now dead. After humiliating Hop, I used the Leaf Stone I picked up earlier in Turffield to evolve Gloom into a Vileplume, and do a bit of grinding in the wild area to evolve Stinkbug into a Galvantula, which also means we now have Sticky Web. Anyway, Licorice also evolves into an Obstagoon here. Now, it's time for the gym battle with Alistair. If I haven't mentioned it already, this is my first time playing Shield version, and also my first time ever fighting Alistair, so this fight will be interesting. The gym trainers themselves were easily taken care of by Tutti Frutti and Pudding. For Alistair himself, the lead-in of choice was Stinkbug to set up Sticky Web, and then swap into Licorice to finish it off with a Night Slash. Or not? Now I'm disabled. Okay, dude. Good riddance. Mimikyu comes out next, and I'm still disabled, so my only move of choice is Dig. After landing one and breaking its disguise, I swap into Pudding to finish it off. Next up is Cursula, who gets poison from Toxic and unfortunately does take me down here. I honestly take the blame for that. I should have definitely swapped Pudding out. May she rest in peace. With another bean having to be eaten, I decided to go back into Licorice the Obsidian to finish it off, leaving Gengar as the only Pokemon left. But let's get big, Obsidian! Let's do some big things! Let's murder this stupid Gengar! Get revenge on your fallen comrade, Pudding! Which, by the way, this bean, the jelly bean that I have right here, I have no idea if it's chocolate pudding or if it's canned dog food. It's one of the two, canned dog food or chocolate pudding. That bean is coming up soon. Don't worry. Gengar, Gigantamax, swallow everything in darkness. Not fair that you have Gigantamax Pokemon and I don't. I'm kind of upset about that. No, really, all you can do to me is hit me with a... Yeah, you're probably just going to go for the Venom Shock, so the Max Ooze. I doubt you outspeed. This might one-shot. You're kind of a glass cannon. We'll see, though. Aw, oh, so close, dude. Very, very close. We're good, though. Like, we win this. I have no doubt in my mind. Unless he, like, Ultra Mega crits me. I don't know. Oh, no, we're fine. We're fine. We're good. There was no Ultra Mega crit today. Let's go, dude. Max Darkness. Come on, yeah. All right, there we go. We may have lost a comrade, but by God, we will continue on in this hardcore Nuzlocke because we are hardcore. Today is a sad day. We lost a comrade known as Pudding, and in honor of Pudding, we are going to eat this Bean Boozled jelly bean, which is either pudding, chocolate pudding, or canned dog food. Hopefully, it's chocolate pudding. Down the hatch. It's Pudding! Let's go! We won! Let's go! Yeah! With the 4th gym badge now ours, it's time to head to Bologna. I think that's how you say this town's name. I'm honestly not sure. Along the way, I do add Deadfish the Dragovish to the team and catch an Excadrill in the wild area who I name Liver and Onions. Next, I run into Bee causing mischief and he decides he needs to prove himself in a battle with me, so naturally I accept. With his team being pure Psychic types at this point and Obsidian on my team, this battle is over in no time. Next up is the Glimwood Tangle where I encounter and catch a Morgrim whom I give the fitting name Pomegranate. After arriving in Bologna, still don't know if that's how you say it, I also deliver some creepy ghost letter to obtain Choice Scarf for Deadfish. After 3 rounds of auditions with the trainers in Opal's gym, it's time for the battle with her. I lead him with Liver and Onions to set up Sand. This increases my speed 2 times due to my ability Sand Rush, which honestly didn't need to happen anyway due to me answering her first question correctly. Either way, her Weezing goes down to a crit Metal Claw and Sand. Next on the list is Mawile, who goes down to a Dig and Metal Claw, no attack buff sadly. She then sends out Togekiss, who tanks 3 Metal Claws, still no attack buff, and is now left with only Alcremie. I know you want me to say 16. I know you're probably actually far older than 16, i.e. that number, but I'm gonna go with 16, so I'm gonna say that. I like your answer. I bet you do. Attack and special attack real sharply. Oh, it's over. It's over. You're dead. You are big dead, my dude. Get big. Let's go. We got a big mole. Liver and Onions, the best name ever, dude. The best name ever for a Pokemon. Are you prepared? I'm going to have some fun with this. Her eyes got, oh my God, dude. Her eyes blew up right there. Dude, I don't like the way that she was looking at me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Made me a little nervous, but it's all good. We're fine. We're fine. I have no doubts we're gonna win this. We're probably gonna one-shot this big old cake. We're gonna eat you for lunch, dude. You're gonna be my dessert. Good God. Yeah, that was a little overkill. Your pink is still lacking, but you're an excellent trainer. Well, thank you. I don't know what that means. I don't know how to take that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what that means, nor do I really want to know what that means. If you want to see my pink, you gotta join my OnlyFans, I guess. I don't know. After defeating Opal, she teleports me to Hammerlock, where she finds the ever so unlucky Bead. I feel really bad for this kid, man. Just look at the way this crazy, totally 16-year-old woman is looking at him. After reporting Opal to the police, I battle hop and easily defeat him with my overpowered competitive ready team. JK, please don't fight me in competitive. Anyway, there's not really much to commentate on in this fight, so we'll just show each of his mons getting bodied. While making my way through Route 7, I encounter and catch a Corviknight who I named Skunk Spray, who I add to the team in place of Tutti Frutti or Vileplume. Along the way to Circhester, I grab the TM for Brick Break as well as the Static Crustle encounter, nickname it Earwax, and add it to the team in place of Liver and Onions. Unfortunately, along the way to Circhester, there is a double battle where I lose Juicy Pear to this full-on, no-cap competitive sand team. Why the actual hell is this even in the game? In honor of our fallen comrade Juicy Pear, I will now have to eat this Bean Boozled jelly bean that it could either be Juicy Pear or a booger flavor. What will it be? Let's find out. That's a booger. That's 100% a booger. Believe me, I know my boogers. I know what my boogers taste like. What? Oh god, this is so bad. Oh. After moving on from my recent loss, I make it to Circhester. I'd like to say I didn't rage at this puzzle, but that would be a lie. This gym is so annoying. Like, why? Why the hell are these in here? Can I just walk across the ice? Like, why do I have to f***ing search for holes? What am I, Shia LaBeouf in holes, bro? For Melody herself, this was definitely the toughest battle I've had to face yet. I lead him with Earwax to set up Stealth Rocks and take out Frostmoth with one Rock Slide. From here, I make the swap into Licorice, who now knows Brick Break and can take down Darmanitan with one hit. For Ice Cube, the plan is to stall its Ice Face and to get it down near red health, and then make the swap into Stinkbug to finish it off before her Lapras comes out, as this is the Pokemon I'll need to Dynamax in order to win this battle. This thing is really going to be a problem, I have a feeling. She has shell armor on that thing, okay. So we can't crit it, which is kind of unfortunate, but I have a feeling I can live one move, and I know I'm going to outspeed a Lapras. 100% I outspeed a Lapras. Yo, Gigantamax Lapras is so terrifying, dude. Like, why? Why do you have a Gigantamax Lapras? That is so broken. Oh, wow. Yeah, two-shot. Yeah, signature move invites you to a Sub-Zero world. Just don't kill me. G-Max Resonance. I should live, yeah, you would think. Oh, barely. I think I can kill from here. I have to go for it. Oh, please heal. Oh, let's go. Dude, that was really terrifying. I thought I was going to lose the Alvantula. After earning our next badge, I battle Hop, who has no chance of surviving this fight due to his team being weak to over half of mine. If you guys want me to show more of the rival fights in the future, definitely let me know in the comments section. I just personally feel it gets old to keep showing basically the same fights over and over. Along the way to Spikemuth, we meet and beat, not greet, Team Simp, defeat Dreadnought Pokemon Unite, and catch a Marini who I named Barry. Unfortunately, I think this run is starting to get a bit tough as I end up losing yet another team member here. Bye, Skunk Spray, you will be missed. In honor of our fallen comrade, our fourth death this run, Skunk Spray, you didn't live very long, but by golly, please don't spray Skunk Spray in my mouth with this bean. Oh my god, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. That's Skunk Spray. Bruh, 2 back-to-back? Oh, that's bad. That is really bad. Oh. After doing some grinding and reorganizing the team, I decided to add Pomegranate the Mordrim onto the squad and evolve it into a Grimmsnarl. I also give Grimmsnarl the Light Clay and buy the TMs for Reflect and Light Screen, which will be great tools for its Prankster ability. Up next is the fight with Marnie, who is no match for Grimmsnarl, like not even capping. This Pokemon is kinda busted against Dark types and is able to handle all of her Mons aside from Toxicroak, which is defeated by Liver and Onion. After defeating Marini, damn, try and say that 5 times fast. Marini, yeah, anyway, yeah. This thing evolved, it's now on the PC, and it's time to fight the Spikemuth gym. The trainers in here are defeated 1 by 1 and 2 by 2 by Grimmsnarl and Excadrill. For the fight with Piers, I lead in Pomegranate to set up Reflect, but forgot that Scrafty would easily chip that away using Brick Break. So annoying, dude. From here, Scrafty goes down with 1 Spirit Break. When his Obstagoon comes out, I decide to set up Reflect again, and then make the swap into Stinkbug. Unfortunately, I didn't take into account the fact that he had Counter, and now have lost Stinkbug. This is actually huge for the fight with Nessa later on. After regaining my senses, I send in Licorice, who easily KOs his Obstagoon with Brick Break. For his Malamar, I decide to go with Crustle and defeat it using X-Scissor. This leaves only Skuntank left. Alright, Liver and Onions, it's up to you, bud! I'm gonna need to get Vileplume out. Sucker Punch? Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna really have to train Vileplume up. I know, man. Vileplume's gonna come in handy for the Nessa fight. I mean, if we make it there, I'm assuming we will, but Never know. You never know, dude. Yeah, this is the point like where you lose a lot of mons, but it's all good. Oh wow, aftermath. Whew. All right, well we beat Piers, so we have 7 badges. We have 2 more encounters that we can get from the wild. No, excuse me, 3 more encounters that we can get from the wild area. So one of those will be a Dreepy, one of them will be Lapras, and I'm gonna probably have to find an electric type. In honor of our fallen comrade Galvantula, aka Stinkbug, we are going to eat a Bean Boozled jelly bean that can either be A, toasted marshmallow, or B, Stinkbug, as the name, as you would have thought the name would be. So, yeah, let's hope it's not Stinkbug. It's Stinkbug. Oh god. Oh, bro, this is so bad. Yeah, nobody ever do this. I highly recommend you never do this if you're a content creator. These are terrible. Before leaving Spikemuth, I grab the choice specs and then make my way to Hammerlock. Quick team recap, since Galvantula is now dead, I decided to add Tutti Frutti back onto the team. Also, since most of the encounters I want in the wild area are over the level cap at this point, I do hold off on grabbing them for now. With that out of the way, it's time for the battle with Raihan. The double battles in the gym beforehand went fairly smoothly, seeing as how Crustle and Grimmsnarl can easily counter most of the trainer's Pokemon. For Raihan, the plan is to lead Tutti Frutti and Pomegranate. Pomegranate can set up shields and can body Flygon, while Tutti Frutti takes out Digalith as well as Sandaconda. I also thought it was funny how Flygon kept going for Breaking Swipe here, even though it doesn't affect Grimmsnarl. Anyway, now with Duraludon on the field, I swap Pomegranate out to bring Liver and Onions in to finish the job. He's getting big. That's alright. He's got a PlayStation 5 on his squad, but that's okay. I have Liver and Onions and Tutti Frutti on my side. I ain't losing. Nah, fam. Alright, he does attack me with Flygon. That's okay. It's not very effective. We eat that up. And he gets taken down by the Rocky Helmet, actually. Totally planned that all along. Totally didn't forget that I was holding the Rocky Helmet on Liver and Onions. Totally didn't forget that at all. Okay, Max Steel Spike on. Okay, I kind of figured that would happen, so that's perfect. That's fine. He does need a defense boost, but I'm going to get big here too. Well, actually, no, because it's not even guaranteed that it'll attack me. So, you know, we're just going to watch. Here we go. Okay, that was good damage. That was good damage. Okay, it did more than I thought it would. Max Knuckle. Not what I expected, but we should live. Yep, easy. All right, yeah, we got this. You're easy. You're done. Look at that. No deaths, man. No deaths in this gym battle. I mean, it's not over yet, but yeah. Max Quake, and then Giga Drain, because why not? But you should be dead after this. Whoa, he outsped. Whoa, 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 whoa. What?
Gotcha, bitch.
Is it a speed? Oh my god, it's a speed tie. Okay then. Thank God we lived that. Good lord. Oh wow. That was close. We almost lost. Liver and Onions. Dude, I can't do this without you, Liver and Onions. Please never die on me. The GG, let's go! Now that I have all 8 badges, it's time to head to the wild area and capture my last 3 encounters that I can get from here, or maybe it's 4. I honestly don't remember. Either way, these 3 encounters included a Lapras named Island Punch, who I can't technically use yet due to it being over the level cap, a Pangoro I named B-Day Cake, and finally a Whiscash I named Smoothie. On Route 10, I encounter and catch a Galarian Mr. Mime, name it Barf, and evolve it into a Mr. Rhyme to whom I give the choice specs and add to the team in place of Deadfish. After tearing my way through the route's trainers, I've now made it to Winden. For the Marnie battle, I lead in Pomegranate to do Pomegranate things, and end up KOing her first 4 Mons without any issues. For her Grimmsnarl, I decided to swap into Liver and Onions to defeat it with 1 Max Steel Spike. Next on the list is Hop. This fight has the same lead-in and setup strats, but I do get Parahacked, which is rather unfortunate, so I send out Tutti Frutti to deal with Dubwool. When Corviknight comes out, for some reason, I thought it would be wise to send Grimmsnarl out to set up Reflect again, but since I got Parahacked, I unfortunately lose Pomegranate here. Sag, but at least I have a clean swap into Excadrill, who is able to get revenge for our fallen comrade. For Snorlax and Pinturchin, I send out Tutti Frutti to Toxic them and sap their health down with Giga Drain, leaving only Inteleon, who gets wiped in 1 Max Overgrowth. After arriving at Rose Tower and dealing with the macro Cosmos grunts, I run into Oleana, who has some hella crazy eyes, dude. Bruh, she needs to get laid. Anyway, we honestly crush her with 2 ground types, being Whiscash and Excadrill, so there's not much to commentate on here. After barging into and interrupting an adult conversation, we now arrive back at the hotel. The next day, we have to fight the rest of the trainers in the tournament, and I should probably mention that the layout doesn't necessarily reflect who I have on my team due to me changing mons around after each battle in fear of being overleveled. Also, since bug type moves won't help much the rest of the run, I will be replacing X-Scissor with Shadow Claw on Crustle, and also putting Shadow Claw on Obsaloon. With that out of the way, next up is the fight with Bede. The plan is to lead in Smoothie to easily sweep Mawile. Next is Gardevoir, who for some reason I send in Obstagoon only for him to die. You will be missed. This leaves me to send out Crustle for a Shell Smash Shadow Claw sweep, and with him holding the Scope Lens, it's Crit City. Needless to say, this battle was super easy from here on out. My next opponent is Nessa, who leads in with, whoa, yo, dude, those legs get me every time. Wait, what was I saying? Oh, right. After getting my rocks off in this battle with Nessa and landing a rock slide, I forced Golisopod's emergency exit into Barraskewda, who Tutti Frutti can easily KO with Giga Drain. Her Pelipper and Seaking are easily dealt with by Barf using Freeze Dry. After seeing Golisopod come back out, I immediately swap into Tutti Frutti, who gets a clean swap in thanks to Nessa healing. I'm also able to land Giga Drain here and force the swap into Dreadnought early, who gets taken down by 1 max Overgrowth. When she sends Golisopod back in, the game actually does the cutscene it usually does for her Dreadnought, so I found that kind of funny. Anyway, Nessa does lose this fight. The next fight is with Alistair, who the lead-in of choice was Earwax the Crustle. Earwax is able to set up rocks and Shell Smash, easily taking down Alistair's first 4 Pokemon. When he sends out Gengar, I decide to swap into B-Day Cake the Pangoro due to fear of being outsped and one-shot at this point. Needless to say, Pangoro easily tanks Gengar's hits and finishes it off with 1 shot. This leaves only Raihan left in the tournament. The plan here is to lead Earwax again to set up Stealth Rocks, but since I've been yawned by Torkoal, I decide not to get greedy with Shell Smash and swap into Island Punch. I mean, wait, you yawned me again, bro? Okay, back to Earwax. Again? Dude, stop. Okay, back to Island Punch and back to square one. Anyway, Torkoal decides to stop trolling me finally and lands a Solar Beam. I tank it and set up Rain and then KO it using Hydro Pump. I know Lapras is over the cap at this point, by the way, but I do use a soft level cap due to the experience curve of Gen 8, so being 1 level over here doesn't really matter. Goodra comes out next and almost KOs me with Thunder, but I barely survive and whittle it down to half health using Ice Beam. From here, I pro play Raihan and make the swap into Smoothie, who is immune to Thunder, and take it down. His Flygon also goes down after setting up Sand, as well as his Turtonator, leaving only Duraludon, who tanks my first Max Quake, but can't handle 2. Next up is the fight for the championship, only, wait, what's that on the TV? Look at the monitor, what is it?
These nuts. Got him!
I'm kidding, dead meme, I know. Anyway, now that over half of the people watching this video have clicked off, I head to the Slumbering World next to catch a Galarian Weezing, who I name Moldy Cheese, and give it a Life Orb. This mon will be very useful for the fight with Chairman Rose, so I will be adding it temporarily to the team. I also grabbed the Rusty Shield, which, why is anyone touching? Like, haven't you guys heard of tetanus? For the fight with Chairman Rose, I lead Moldy Cheese to Weezing and easily OHKO his Excavalier with Heat Wave. I decide to swap in Liver and Onions to finish off his Berserker after tanking an Iron Head, which, why did that do so much damage? Good lord. Anyway, Ferrothorn comes out next, and I thought Moldy Cheese could one-shot here, but I guess not. Even with it being 4 times weak to fire and me holding the Life Orb, I still faint. The next plan of action is to just sweep with Excadrill, so after taking down Ferrothorn and Klinklang, it's time for his Copperajah. It's gonna suck if he high horsepower does not stab. I might live, but it's not looking too good. It really is not looking good for me at all. Max Quake, get up in this birch! That was really close to one-shotting. Holy crap, that wasn't even a crit. Please live. He's Max Quake, okay. Unfortunate. Live. Oh, no, dude, no! Liver and Onions! Oh, that is so unfortunate. I'm mad, man. Crunch him to death. Yay. All right. As you may or may not have noticed, I forgot to eat beans over the past 4 deaths that we've had. I mean, these past 2 included, thanks, Chairman Rose. Bro, I blame bad RNG. I think if we high rolled, we would have lost it. But either way, instead of eating a bean 1 by 1, we're gonna grab 4 at random and hope that we don't vomit. live on camera here. Yeah, okay. 4 beans down the hatch. I don't know what the hell I'm eating right now, but I hate it here. Oh my god. Well, since I've lost 2 team members here, I decided to put Lapras and Whiscash back onto the team before the fight with Eternatus. Eternatus goes down fairly easily to Smoothie's EQ, keyword being fairly since it does almost wipe me here. After it turns into this weird hand-looking thing, we summon the best doggos and KO it, allowing me to capture it and add it to the team for the final fight. Yeah, I know using a legend is kind of a cop-out for a run like this, but here's the thing. I hate to lose. After doing some grinding and finalizing the team's moveset, it's now time for the fight with Leon. I decided to lead in with Eternatus. Wait a minute, I forgot to nickname him Lamau. Listen, this wasn't my fault because the game technically never gives you the chance to nickname it initially, so oofy poopy, that's my B. Anyway, as I was saying, Eternatus takes down Aegislash with 2 flamethrowers, Haxorus comes out next and goes down to 1 overpowered cannon. Seeing as how Seismitoad can kill me with EQ from this range, I decided to swap into Tutti Frutti, who barely hangs on to life, but is able to one-shot Seismitoad using Giga Drain and restore its health in the process. For Cinderace, I wanted to clean swap into Dead Fish, so I do let Tutti Frutti perform the most noblest, I don't know if that's even a word, of sacrifices, and with Dead Fish now finally knowing Fish's Rend and holding the Choice Scarf, Cinderace is easily O-code. When Dragapult comes out, I make the swap into Barf and barely survive a Dragon Breath and Shadow Ball, but since Barf is holding the Choice Specs, this is an easy KO. Unfortunately, his Charizard is the next mon on the field, so I'm forced to make another team member perform the most noble of sacrifices to have a clean swap into Earwax the Crustle. Frickin' man, let's just do it. Yeah, this fight was a lot easier than I thought, only because we had a busted Pokemon. So shout out to Eternatus for being one of the most busted Pokemon on this planet. I've never seen a Dynamax Crustle before. This is actually a first in Pokemon history, I think. This is super effective, which hurts, but we live. And it does less than half. Beautiful. This might be a one-shot. Might be a one-shot. Oh, yeah. All day, baby. Let's go. We're the champion, bro. Get the hype in the chat. Let's go. If you guys made it to this point in the video, comment down below in the comments. We are all champions. Everybody. You. The one who's watching this video right now, we are all champions. We're all the champion. Yes, so comments are also good for the algorithm. So if you haven't commented, you don't know what to comment, just comment something, dude. Comment for the algorithm. Yeah, we did it. We're the champion. So now that you've all commented down below for the algorithm gods, right? You've all commented, yeah? I'd like to say thank you for watching if you made it this far in. These videos take me about 2 weeks to finish due to all the components that go into making them, so I really do appreciate it. Second, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'd love to see you in a live stream sometime. Last, and certainly not least, please do me a favor and drop a like for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's totally free and it would make my day. Once again, my name is Lee, aka MajorLeeGaming. I will see you in the next one. In the meantime, let me know in the comments as well what other type of runs and games you'd be interested in me doing hardcore Nuzlockes for. Okay, bye bye.